Oh yeah. Welcome to the chat. Oh, that was really cool. Nice way. Nice way. Lunchtime. Yeah. Evening. I need to get those working again. Hopefully. Yep, they are working. They work. Just wait a second. So, can you hear me well? Can you hear me? SOS. All right, size of me is absolutely crazy. Honestly, I don't know what's going on. The size of the muscles and the forearms and I honestly I don't know what's going on because I don't even train properly. I train like really what I need just for my fight and no big muscle groups, nothing, and I just blow up like a like a Christmas tree. You know, forearms about 46 centimeters. Camera is still smashed because I don't want to use other one for the TikTok or for the YouTube. Maybe I should, but it is what it is. I don't think it's that bad. It is a little bit blurry, but hello everyone, and I'm really like I'm really pumped with what's going on at the moment because I'm so blessed to actually to have back my hands, and everybody knows how I was struggling when I was injured. So now my hands are back, so I do whatever I want. I just need to stay smart. I don't need to go out for any kind of sparrings because I just don't need it. I just don't need it. Feel how strong I am getting, ridiculously strong, while I'm here without going out. It's just it's absolutely a different world here. I'm growing honestly daily. For people who don't understand, that might be a joke, but I did cupping with a 35 kilograms for a 41 rep, and I would do more, but I just thought I need to like a little bit like wise, but the fingers and the wrist and all this back pressure is just like absolutely so solid. I can easily say that this form, like 3 weeks ago I was crying and telling you that how bad it is, and I was telling you how bad it is, and hopefully I'm gonna get in the shape or whatever. Now I'm having a hell of a gains, like 80 kilograms rotation instead of the 73 what I did last preparation. riser at the moment is still the same, but I haven't lifted anything for the personal record, and I don't think I'm gonna do it. I did the same weight, 70 kilograms hook dragging, and I believe I can do 80 even now, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. It's just like I feel that I am stronger already, but is it worth actually to risk? I'm not gaining anything from that, so just working on the perfectly small details what I need. Just perfectly working on the details. Back pressure with a cupping and side pressure. Back pressure, cupping, side pressure. Control, control, control. I want to stop my opponent. Like, I just want to put my hand in it on the table and let him do whatever he wants. That would be the best case for me. And just stop him wherever he goes. And I'm training so awkward positions. Side pressure. You know, guys, I decided I'm not going to the East versus West. We need to put priorities. And Paul Maiden announced that. Hello. Paul Maiden announced that the match is going to be a title match, so we're going to fight for the 105 category belt. So that would be from myself really, really unprofessional to jump now on the East versus West, even if I'm going to do good or bad, whatever it's going to take, whatever going to happen there, it will affect my performance. And going to the East versus West qualification, fighting there, let's say, if I'm lucky and I'm doing well, I can fight even 10 fights there. In 10, 12 days, you can't recover after 10 fights. This is absolutely 100% true. So that means, hi Claymore, so that means to come back to UK in a mood that I'm not no more 100%. First of all, you come back after competition, you definitely are not able to train. You can only lick your bruises and try to recover. Basically, that's all I'm gonna have then. But instead of that, I can now work up to the 5 days till the match. So, yeah, I am definitely making a right choice. 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. So I'll take this closer. I don't think I need to charge my phone. It's not that bad. Let's do a little bit cupping and then we can sit down and talk. Okay. This becomes the best friend because it's so big. It all the time it compromises my rest, and the fingers stays so high. So I am just doing bigger and bigger weight. I went up to the 50 kilograms for 4 or 5 reps. Now it's 32. And finish like that. R Wolf. When is the next match? The next match for me is 14th of March, Scotland. The biggest and the baddest event. 12 Scottish against 12 English. Mixed races, English people. But we're gonna put up for the show that the roof of the building gonna come off, because the let's say the vibe what can make arm gods is just like unbelievable. Like we're gonna go back 1,000 years back, and we're gonna fight like in a real battle. Yeah, Claymore, I believe that it will give you the benefit because you are big lump. So definitely gonna give you benefit to actually finally perfectly engage your body weight in your angle. Because let's say if you are 160 kilograms, it's really hard to say someone, can you hold 160 or 100 on the angle? It's not easy. That's why I always tell everyone, if you want to be strong, work with your body. if you can lift your ass up the ground on the bar, that means you're strong, because you can lift your body. In any critic situation in the life, you're gonna need to pull your fucking ass out from the hole. If you can't do it, you are weak. So that means that pull-ups and all the holds and working with the body is really important, because like I said, if you're gonna be in a situation that you need to, like, you're gonna hang on a 5th floor on the side of the house, if you can't pull yourself up, you're gonna die. How long tendons and ligaments take to heal depends what's happened on them. If they are just tired, then 10 days. If they are small injured, like 3 weeks. It's really tricky with the tendons. You need to like learn how they hurt, because they hurt absolutely different than a muscle. But if they hurt, you better let them rest, because every single dynamic movement you're gonna put on top of that is gonna just hurt you more and more, longer and longer. Your opinion, what is the best, static or dynamic? I don't do static, so for me dynamic, small dynamic, because look, if we take generally, there is no this or this or this in arm wrestling. There is no that. There is like this, and then body weight, then falls. Actually, the movements are so short. So my movements, what I'm doing is almost like a static. So I like to like really tight here, and I'm loading with the back all the time. I'm not doing with the hand. I'm actually all the time swinging. Even now, I'm just falling until the weight connects. I'm falling back now, and my weight connects to the cup. Look, yeah, and then I start to work. I'm actually standing like that. Yeah, so all the time engaging my body weight. All the movements are actually very short. They need to be short, aggressive movement where you engage your whole upper body, sending the upper body weight through your ankles and making hit sideways or backward. Yeah, elbow is one of the biggest junctions because we all the time move it, so it's shit. Like I just was healing, and all I can recommend, what helped me, was a BPC and TB500. Actually did the wonders this time. Like 4 weeks. In 4 weeks I got like from position that I can't lift. I couldn't get 12 kilograms towards myself with the back pressure. That bad it was. So let's add a little bit weight. So what we have there, 30, 40, 45, 45 kg. Maybe a couple reps I can do with that. So yeah, I'm doing now cupping daily. I don't do separately wrist because I don't have that kind of fight style where I need wrist or somebody is. I'm not afraid that someone gonna open my wrist. I never had lost my wrist in the fight. Couple times I have opened my wrist myself, choosing not right position on the table. Usually it happens when you actually hit backwards. I will explain you. When you hit backwards and your opponent does the same, but then you decide that you're going to go sideways, but he is not going sideways, he's just still pulling backwards. So he goes backwards, you go sideways, and against him you can easily open your wrist. Whatever strong your wrist is going to be, you can easily start to open it. I have seen that top level guys are going sideways and the wrist goes, and that's not because it's weak, because you're going to fall down with all your body weight and you're going to start to open your wrist. That's why the first is to get position. If you would get the roll even a little bit before you hit backwards, then that wouldn't be a problem, because to get the roll after you hit backwards, when you are already under the pressure to get roll after that is way harder. Side pressure I'm doing like now something like 2 times a week. Depends how hard I'm going. Side pressure is all about the feeling. So if you have pain, don't do it. If you have pain, don't do it. You have to have like a pressure in the elbow, but not pain. If it's painful, be really urgent. Not urgent, but how can I say that? Be really like, yeah, because like it's a small moment and it's gonna be pop and that's it. And you're gonna be already asking me how to heal tennis elbow or whatever it's gonna be. It's really side pressure needs to come in a right way. You can't build side pressure in 1 month. Yeah. So when I started to do it, I told myself, Otto, this is going to be 1 year, maybe 2 years, be ready. And I was ready that it's going to take really a long time. And even now, I believe that I have side pressure quite good, combined with my back pressure and my rotation. But do I have now dominant side pressure if I wouldn't have my top roll? No. My side pressure is something medium. So on the Roman Ratcev's machine, I can do maybe like 110 kilograms for, let's, if I will push myself now, 110 kilograms for 5 reps, something like that. I would love to pull Mindaugas. Yeah, I would love to. I was like, a couple weeks ago, I told my wife, I need to go to the Mindaugas club for some sparring. Because I know guys from his club, so that would be really cool. They came to me to Turkey when I used to live in Turkey. Peter and Marius. So 45 kilograms. Let's try to cup this one. Oh yeah. And turning in. Oh. I felt this one. I definitely felt this one. So you know, like 45 kilograms. I did now on the reps. 10 days ago, I had something like a 48 here, and I couldn't do it for 1 rep. My wrist was going back. So this fast, that's why I'm like, I don't understand what is the reason, but I really hope that peptides, that they are actually working that good. This recovery, what I have like lately in last 10 days, is just, I wake up in the morning and my hand feels so strong. I feel like I can squeeze something, like I can squeeze juice out of the piece of the stone. Hi Lily. Do you believe that arm wrestling? Do you believe that arm wrestling at an Olympic Games? They should allow. They should add it because arm wrestling is amazing. It's like a chess. And there is no, like, if there is a fighting sports where actually people get damaged, broken nose, then arm wrestling, why should arm wrestling be not involved? We are not actually damaging a face or breaking something. We definitely, arm wrestling should be in the Olympics, definitely. I would say there is way, way more thinking than in some of the fighting sports. Best starting supplements. I don't even know best starting supplements. All the vitamins, everything what you can get for your tendons, for recovery, for inflammation, everything for strength of the bones and ligaments and tendons, collagen, like loads of this kind of stuff. What recovers your joints, and because arm wrestling is pure damage. I don't know what is alkaline. I'm really sorry. Okay, let's add a little bit more. Where is my weight plate? Here. So, let's do 3 inches. 7. I'm back. So let's try 52 kilograms. That's not really smart. Don't do it at home, but sometimes actually there is an interesting thing that I feel really good with like really big weight actually for myself, and I feel comfortably doing that, and then I'm adding like 3-4 kilograms and I can't even move it. So there is some kind of limit. What can you give me an arm wrestling strap? Yeah, I can give you, of course, but how? Of course I can give you. I have even my own made. Many of them. The black ones. Those are handmade. These are the brown ones, hockey. I have quite a lot of them. I have one legendary strap, which is, I haven't seen many people got this strap. This strap is Zloty Tour. My friend was pulling there. This we all know, Mazurenko strap. There is one more made by myself. And this is a Zloty Tour, not Zloty, this is a Nemirov cup. They had really tiny straps there. And my friend was pulling there, and actually he was really good that day. Slavy Zakharev from Bulgaria, and he pulled 20 people in the backstage. Nobody could pin him after on a side table. And then came up Devon Lara, and he pulled him as well. And he said that he got him in a hook, but he said I was so tired that I couldn't pin him. Yeah. So that is the strap from that day, from the overall category, from the title matches. So he got it for many years, and when we started to spar together, he made me present, and this strap actually was 1 year, not 1 year, 3 years missing. So I found it actually recently in a one place where I went for the sparring. I found the strap standing exactly there where I left it. Imagine 3 years later I came back to the same place and the strap was there. I actually left it there. All right, buddy. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. There is no parcels. Okay. Goodbye. All right, 52 kilograms. Cup. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for cupping, 52 kilograms is a good weight. Very nice. The most important, what I told you before as well, that when I am getting in a good shape lately, in the previous preparation, it was the same, that when I do some max lifts, for example, back pressure or rotation, when I let it go, there is no shock wave. I feel like amazing. So usually it would be like 52 kilograms, almost blackout, you let it go, and then, it's like here, no, it's absolutely fine. My tendons are so nice and elastic, which is really good. That makes me feel very well. So I don't think I need to do more. 52 kg is absolutely fine. Because if you take like that, that weight is not big. If you pull it, for example, I would take it, look, from the top, the same weight, yeah? It's not that crazy. But when you put your hand here and you're actually grabbing there, that's absolutely, all the weight comes exactly on the top of the fingers. The palm is not pulling absolutely anything. All the weight is exactly under the fingers. Look, there is a bar. I close my fingers and the bar is actually even more outside. So the bar is here, the fingers are there. So if the fingers would be here, that would be way more easier. But so that's why clearly you can check the cup at the moment, as I tried, is a 52 kg. And I believe if I would come absolutely fresh, I could do more. Look, decline. No, no more. No. That's it. That means this is a perfect training. I'm more than happy. I just did it again and my hand was declining. That means it's enough and there is no pain, which is a main thing. So I did max rep 52 kg cup. So cupping is gonna be, I need to leave it alone a little bit for a couple of days because I did already quite a lot cupping lately. I did yesterday morning 32 for 50, and in the evening I did 35 for 40. So I believe it's more than enough for cupping for a couple of days. Cup in Russian I know Russian very well, but I'm just thinking how to say cup. I believe Russians would say fingers, they wouldn't say cup. Because we call it cup. In Russian, there is nothing like that. In Russian, they would say пальцы. Пальцы. Пальцы means fingers, So how strong is your fingers actually? Can I actually open your fingers when I'm going backwards? So they don't have a cup. We call it cupping. So because I know riser in Russian is отведение. Wrist is kist. Pronation is pronator. But I don't think they're especially for cupping. The luch. I don't think there is a name for the cupping in Russian language. Натяжка? No. Натяжка. That means when you can pull towards yourself. No. I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah, you have to train cupping for your style. There is no point for the cup at all. You can have the strongest fingers in the world. Imagine you can have the strongest fingers in the world, but you are slow and you are top roller, for example, yeah? So if I go in a hook, I don't care about your cupping. I will never hit your cup. I will never even feel it. For me, cupping is important because I make it so strong. So first of all, I can gas the first hit backwards with my cup. And in my style, the cupping is when I hit backwards, the cupping is the first hit. So with the cupping, I'm hitting you behind here. So I'm pulling you with a hit towards myself. When that goes, my hand automatically goes deeper and makes rotation. But first of all, it's just this. So there is no rotation straight away. It's this, and if it comes, then I rotate. So first of all, cupping is just to get you closer. That's why my cup needs to be really, really strong. I don't want to like hit backwards and open up my fingers. So I never had like a problems with the finger strength or cupping or grip. The problem was always the hook pullers. Like every single time when I would look back when I had a problem, I was making them myself because of not knowing something, positioning myself wrong, or basically hitting in that kind of positions where I'm actually attacking myself. That is like absolutely honestly. I can take losses absolutely fine. Everybody knows that. But the other way, this is the one of the moments where what made me sometimes not comfortable on the table, that I actually was doing mistakes, which is good because I can analyze them and not do them later. But the biggest part was always issue that if somebody attacks me in a hook, that was always the biggest problem because I am fighting clearly with my pronation on, and I'm adding my pronator to every hit. If the hook puller goes first and basically turns my rotation down, I am not ready to actually fight in that side. I'm ready to fight in my side. So that's why I actually did lately so much to be absolutely fine to fight hook pullers and even invite them in a hook. I don't have a problem to fight in hook. You already told that you are from India about 10 times. We know that now. Like, yeah, I know what you mean, Claymore. I told you that before as well, a lot. That in the moment when you run, you are actually making for those aggressive hook pullers who beat you previously. Sometimes you are making them exactly area where to land, because always remember, look at your size, and the guys who have beat you in a hook, they are smaller and they are faster, and the hit, like even in the boxing, definitely this hit is way faster than hit like that, and they are hitting forward, and you are actually helping them because you are going backwards exactly the direction where they are hitting. And in the moment when you go backwards, you have no load, so you are with no armor. And in that moment when you go backwards, they go with you and they get your pronator compromised. Instead of that, what I did now, I'm not going backwards. If they want, I'm going inwards, putting my shoulder in, and they actually can't turn me because they are driving down my hand, and I'm going inside, because going backwards, it's sometimes, of course, if you perfectly manage that you actually help him to come towards yourself and you get him here on a defense pronation and then take him sideways. But that's a really long fight. You want to finish your fight maximally fast. Richard Cross, what does it feel like on growth hormone? I don't know how to explain you how does it feel like. Because if you think that I grow like a tomato under under the rain, that's you need to guys found some, maybe GP chat can help you how is working a growth hormone to the body. It helps to restore the damage. I don't think that any one of us can basically afford to use growth hormone in that kind of quantities, like some people in the well on this planet is using that, when actually the skull is growing and the hands are growing and everything is growing. So those are huge dosages. Those dosages cost you like thousand euros a session a day. So we are really far from that. I'm using growth hormone only for recovery, and the dosage what I'm using is 2 EU, if it's right. So the so small dosage that it just goes together with the peptides to restore my injuries and help my recovery. But I heard that even Denis Tsiplenko said that the dosages what he was using, if he need to buy them, he would never ever be able to take those expenses, because he has a sponsors, and the dosages were crazy. They was using something like if I'm using 2 EU every second day together with the peptides, then they was using something like 60 or 80 EU a day. And we don't need to look even far. I know the guy in England who told me that he was using the growth hormone and was spending about 300-400 pounds per day just to using them. So I don't know where you can get that kind of sponsor at the moment, but where is the need for that? For the bodybuilders, I understand they need muscle to grow in size, but for the arm wrestlers, I don't think the quantity will help to basically heal faster. I don't think so. Yeah, those monies, what they are involved is absolutely terribly big. I remember there was online, you can actually found the cycle of Ronnie Coleman when he was competing on Olympia, when he was off cycle, he was doing 2 milligrams sustanol daily. So if now, for example, like somebody is doing 1 mil in 10 days, like he was doing off cycle 2 mil daily. Then, and there was like a book. He was on 12 different 12 different kind of stuff he was on when he was preparing, and that cost like thousands and thousands daily. So, yeah. Do you agree with that hook pullers have large muscles and short arms, top rollers? No. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. No. I am top roller with the short arms, and everybody says that I look like absolute 100% hook puller, but I top roll. And I believe it's all about, first of all, it's not about muscles. It's more about tendons. It's, we have millions of examples where we can put the strongest, the biggest guy, biggest muscle with a huge biceps, which you look at him and you think that I won't be able to move him, and there is absolutely no power. Exactly in our movements, there is no power. Everything is about the tendons, about ligaments, about all those joint connections, and all. It's a different world. I don't think that there is some kind of top rollers or hook pullers. It's really important who is around you when you are start to coming in this sport. You can be in shed level when somebody who actually pulls a little bit better than you is telling you those ghost stories that, oh yeah, you have to be top roller. I can see that you are really good in top roll. And you can actually train that top roll because somebody told you that, because they felt like you are strong. It's just, with the time, I believe you have to all the time search for a power. You need to search where is your power, because it's cool to call yourself a hook puller or top roller, but if you are actually not strong in those movements, then there's no point for that. You just need to search. Maybe you are strong somewhere in the middle. Maybe you are some kind of tricky bastard, but you can do something else what nobody can. It's definitely time-taking sport where you can basically dig really deep to understand where you are strong and where you are weak. And don't listen everybody, because there are people pleasing and people who just don't like. There is jealous people and loads of people. There's lots of different kind of people around you and around me, and if I would start to listen everything, then I would go crazy. The most important for you is to understand where you're standing and what is the reality. So it's just that's why arm wrestling is so interesting, that we are usually training alone. It's a loner sport, because nobody will calm you down. Then you are back in your shed again. It's dopamine spikes searching sport. So I'm not training like Laura. No, absolutely wrong. I don't do like that. No. If I train, I train. I don't do like that. Then I'm coming in and doing just a little bit. If I train, I train. I do at least some kind of volume of some certain exercises. And now, when the match is coming closer, I I think about my preparation more and more, and I think about many little things that sometimes where we push ourselves so hard, we actually don't need to push at all because we already have it. Sometimes we already have it. We don't need to prepare ourselves every single time, like from zero. Every preparation is almost like, oh my god, I need to prepare myself. No, where it disappeared? You just got it like 3 weeks ago. Where did it go? You just need to master it. Sometimes you are just tired. Sometimes it's best to take off 3 weeks and understand that you are actually hell of the strong. You was just tired. It's not that you are losing the power all the time, constantly. It's. I used to think like that, and then I understood that I'm really wrong. That I all the time thought that, oh my God, I lost power again. I need to start to build it back again. No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. And I will tell you one more thing. I started to go now for the massage, yeah, and for me, I need to see the thing actually happening, and then I just to believe it. There was someone who told me that maybe you are not injured, maybe it's not that bad, maybe it's just like a muscle tension. And I went for the massage, and I asked her to go through my hand and slowly go up the hand and start to open up everywhere where she feels that it's bad. So I did it already 2 times. So couple of the pains what I had in my hand, what I saw that it's actually active injury, which felt like injury. It was really painful, sore, and they just disappeared. They disappeared until she opened it up those junctions. The pressure went away because and I heard that long time ago from one doctor as well. He said arm wrestlers are doing those multiply repetition exercises, and they don't understand that they don't, for example, stretch hand out. They go in a bed in the morning. The hand is the same. It's like a strings of a guitar inside here. So there's absolutely under the pressure. So the smallest injury already hurts. You feel your hand is tired. Then you go to work. You drill. You do whatever you're malaching or whatever you're doing, screwing or whatever you do, but you do more. You actually put more pressure. You come home and you do a little bit arm wrestling or more training. So the pressure just grows. And then is the question, when are you going to let it go? So imagine that this is like your hand is guitar. So you just go and you just tighten them up all the time. You just do it, tightening up. But when you're going to let it go? So I just recently started to go for and ask for the help for professional to let them go. So I feel way better. Maybe that is the key as well, why I feel so good. Because that stretch out, all the possible ways. And when she was opening up here, then opening up there, and then she worked all around 360 rotator cuff, opening up that as well and stretching it back. I felt like, oh my God, it's like some of the pains went away straight away in the first day. Yeah, you can write in Russian. I understand. Russian is my second language. I speak Russian better than English. Yeah, I have those knives as well. I don't have a day job. I have a day job, but it was really bad winter. So that's why I need to go out with my team and work myself as well. But if everything goes good, I can easily take week off. I can take 2 weeks off. I have been 3 months off and just managing the jobs and everything is going well. But the winter was so bad, and from 45 days, I guess something like a 32 was raining. So I need to go and work with the boys together. We need to get back that money in the pockets because this winter was really draining. And but like I said, I'm not tied to any daily job. Thanks God for last maybe 10 years. I don't work for anyone, and this makes me so happy. And what I want to say was that when the competition would come closer, I'm usually taking week off. I'm with a family. I'm eating. I'm walking with my wife with dogs, and I'm trying to like be calm, nice. Like I work out a little bit, and I just getting more confident because I know that if I will, for me now the biggest part is right preparation. If I know that I did everything right, if I don't lie to myself, if I will tell myself, Photo, you are ready, I know that I will deliver. I will deliver really, really good. Always will deliver really good. Now that's gonna be already depends on my opponent. If he can beat me, I will I will hug him, I will cheer him up, and I will tell him that you are the man. Honestly, I have no bad taste if somebody can beat me. If you can beat me, you just earn my respect because I know how strong I am. I know how smart I am at the moment, and actually, at the moment, it's just my brain is connecting to my muscles finally. So I know what I can do on a table, and I know that I can attack now in way different angles than before. My hand is healed. Uh, Talking about small injuries, that's nothing. I can fight even now. I can fight even now. So if you can beat me, you earn my respect for all your life because I know how much effort I put in the work. I know how much hours and dedication, and it's not just a stupid moving of the weight. I am getting stronger daily, and I know that I'm mastering exactly what I need on the table. So if you can beat me, if you can trick me, yeah, you deserve the belts, you deserve the medals, the cups. I don't deserve them because I lost. So I can just tell you that you are the man. So with this nice mood about the winning or losing, I'm gonna finish tonight because I still want to spend a little bit time with the family. Tomorrow we're going back again to the big project. We are working hard, even through the rain. And thanks for everyone who joined tonight. Always nice to talk to you guys about the sport we love so much. And anytime you can talk about anything you want. Tomorrow I'm gonna show you a new video about the stuff what I actually. I'm gonna promote it. I'm gonna use it, and I'm gonna make that as a business. Is this fit line production? I signed on this one 7 days ago. I received my box with the meals today. I will make full video and I will explain everything tomorrow. Everybody who wants to follow, who wants to make money from this food nutrition supplement, I will show everything and I will explain everything because I joined it as well. This is going to be now from today my diet plan, together with my meals, together with other supplements. I'm gonna use 3 different kind of fit line products. Like 80 countries is selling this product. It's absolutely amazing. I'll tell more tomorrow. And arms through the day. Yes, of course, you need to move it, and sometimes when you don't have, yeah, definitely, move it, stretch it. Rotator cuffs is really important. I used to have really bad shoulders, but for example, for me, now at least what I do in the morning, the first when I wake up, I do it against the wall. Yeah, so you do this in a full hand like this, and this, and of course if you can do the rotation like in the back as much as you can, all this open up these armpits, they are the junctions which actually makes us, there is that nerve what goes under the shoulder blade. These needs to be open as much as you can do to open up the shoulders, because there's a big junction for the blood running. Shoulders is the gearbox of the hand, and if the shoulders are blocked, then your hand feels like a shit. So yeah, like I said, really nice to talk to you, and soon somewhere there on the wall we're gonna see a 105 category belt. I'm gonna bring it home. Bye guys, thanks for support.